You should have that too, then.
I probably have, yeah. Good reload back at turn 10. Maybe I can stop Visenlash from declaring war on me. That is very tempting.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Would you mind if I tried?
Oh, I gotta reset. I guess you do too.
I'm not sure it's possible, but I'm thinking if I spend some authority, maybe I can be like, hey, what the fuck?
I mean, I think it's a dice roll, so
Might be. Well,
just
I'll attempt it.
all right, let's try to get those turns done quick.
Yeah, very quick.
Mostly the turn between timer that pressure should have been. Yeah, I honestly didn't really think much about it. I was just looking at like races on a 5e tools.
Yes.
So it's like I don't have to look for all the books individually. It's much easier to do.
It is, yeah. No, 5e tools is a wonderful source, I gotta say. It's something.
Yeah, I'm impressed it still exists. Honestly, those things usually get cut out pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, I think we're back on the stream. By the way, my connection hicked up, so I need to restart the game. Yeah, no. What was this thing? Yeah, no. Wizards have been more lenient for like fan stuff now than it has been in the past, I think. Because you know, in 4th edition they locked all of that behind like a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
And they do it to some extent now if you want to use their like on-site built-ins builder and things.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually quite nifty because there's like extensions you can add to Twitch, for example. So you can have like people who watch your stream can be like, oh, let's look at Manaki's character sheet, and they can like get your character sheet from the like the campaign file we would have on the site and stuff like that. So it's kind of nifty and fun. I like the idea. The problem is though that to make that actually happen, you would either have to buy an account each, or I would have to spring for like the DM service, which is
that should not be called the DM service.
No, it's called something else. It's called like the.
Because I was about to say the DM. If someone's going to buy that, it should really not be the DM. I feel like there's always enough work on that.
Yeah.
What if you had an extra job? You don't get paid for it, but in fact you pay for it.
Yeah.
Pay to have that extra job. Like, I don't think so. It's like when I play here and my siblings come over. My sister, she generally cooks for that. You know, my brother brings like drinks. It's like,
I think that is fair. I definitely think so. We had a system, me and my friends before, called bribing the DM, where someone always brought me like, you know, some candy or some food or like, you know, something. We don't do that anymore, unfortunately. You know, I guess they don't appreciate me anymore.
Yeah.
Take me for granted, perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, you're there, you know. A DM will DM, so why should I pay for it? You'll do it for free.
It's not like you're not gonna DM.
Well, now you can tell me you have new friends.
Exactly.
Better friends.
Better friends. Yeah. Online friends.
Yeah. They don't pay me either, but they're online, so I can shut them off when I want to.
My online friends love me.
You know, it's just great. Yeah. That's it. I think. I mean, from all this speaking, language is really the payment. My English is, I'd say, fairly fluent.
Yes. I feel like I know. Do I speak better English now than 5 years ago? Probably. I don't know.
Probably. I constantly get mistaken for being American. I don't know how to feel about it.
Your accent is very American, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I suppose I could speak like this all the time.
You really should, yeah.
I don't know if that would help.
You really should go with a little pip.
Hello, Professor. I'm just a humble student here to learn about the plants and animals.
Oh, blimey.
Animals. Yeah.
Yes, you.
Could I maybe have a grade?
You. I'm ever so poor. Yeah, no, you should.
That would be. I don't think that would be appreciated. I feel like, see, just speaking like this and just speaking sort of in whatever pronunciation comes natural, while the other one sort of you're affecting it, which makes it somewhat offensive.
Yes, it's
they do sound exactly like that, but the fact that I'm doing it too means that it's like you're pointing it out, right?
But that's fine because they're an empire, so you can poke fun at the empire.
Yeah,
it's but compared to other Danes I know, you certainly have almost no accent whatsoever. So
oh god, I don't like the Danish accent. It's not great. Well, this is peasant bumpkin country.
I read about a study, international, like some journal of medicine or something, that was like, yes, we have actually Danish, like, it's so difficult to learn that Danish children, like, they take much longer to learn how to speak, and like their grasp of the language is generally much less than children of equal age in other countries around Denmark. Because they simply don't understand what their parents are saying.
So few people speak it that it seems almost pointless to have it exist.
Wow.
Like, I like culture in many ways. I
Do
like,
you?
Well, I appreciate that movies exist.
Uh-huh.
I can appreciate that.
There are some good movies, let's be honest.
Old buildings are nice. History is nice, but we don't need to let this stuff rule us, Josh. We could just get rid of all these languages. They're pointless. Wow. I mean, language has the purpose of expressing you to other people, right? Like, and we do that best by speaking the same one. So we should just commit. As a human race, commit to one, and then we're good. Wow. We'll stop all the other things. Yeah, sure. Soon, someone will sound like weirdly accented, but that's fine. That's really a smaller step. I wouldn't expect anyone to learn Danish.
I suppose.
I have a lot of professors and such from other places, and they certainly not make the effort. I mean, some of them have made the effort, but it's like they know how to say thank you or hi.
Yeah. I now spent some Imperial authority to try to stop Visaland from being dicks. I'm unsure if that will work out, but we'll see as I hit them.
I will go to Uberstrike instead. Hellgard. Oh no, not Hellgard, okay.
No, well, I could. I suppose I can go to Helmgard. Although I wouldn't have been able to get there in this turn anyway. Maybe we'll try to actually fight at Helmgard.
I think we tried that before. There's so many orcs.
So many goddamn orcs, but they do have a lot of stuff. Well, let's see. Can I get a
You don't have knights, which is what you need in that situation.
Grand Theogenist. Yeah, I can get in general here. Why not?
But yeah, I mean, for the Minotaur, I just looked at it. I was like, oh, these abilities are kind of cool for a barbarian.
What does it do?
Like shove people. When you dash, at the end of a dash, at the end of a dash, you can use a bonus action to make an attack with horns. You're like charging, and then when you have successfully made a melee attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to shove people.
That's interesting.
You can like push them. Well, they have to make you make like a. They have to make like a an opposed strength something or other. There's like a DC for it based on your strength, but then you can like try to shove people around to change their positioning.
All right.
They have good stats for it. I mean, strength and constitution is kind of what you want. Barbarian, kind of made for that. They're not large, which you might expect from that. Apparently, it's because they are not cursed by they're the Minotaurs who are not cursed by Bahamut.
Oh, so
they're not like hulking monstrosities. They're like they kind of have to keep their cool because otherwise Bahamut will get them.
Yeah.
So they're medium-sized, which kind of removes the biggest problem for.
Yeah, because I was thinking the dungeon you might find yourself. Because I remember Valky telling me how much he had to squeeze and was playing an awakened bear in Starfinder, and he said that was very prohibitive for him.
Well, that's the problem being large.
Yep.
Benefit is all the good things that come with being large, like reach and fucking massive stats, but
I mean,
no, they're medium sized because I checked that. I was like, okay, it's
Mhm.
kind of a little weird for Faerun, but I guess it works. And I was gonna be like,
I mean, you're a
it
weird.
says you could use these in really any world that has minotaurs that might not have been corrupted by Bahamut.
I mean,
Okay, I can
who
have
knows? Maybe your
that. From a
Minotaur.
monastery, where
Maybe
they're
a,
like
maybe a Minotaur was
a minotaur splinter who's like,
Yeah, I was actually thinking maybe he was actually plugged in by Hallister to guard the dungeon, like some part of it, but like his magics affected him, or like because there's so much weirdness going down there. Like the awesome nature don't really work.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, I was actually this is my old room.
Yeah, exactly. So you're like, oh, I actually forgot a few things down there. I really would like to, I mean,
yeah, Alistair plucked him, made him. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. Different from what I thought about, but
Alistair's like, a Minotaur, finally. And you're like, but, sir, actually, I do say, excuse me, but, and Alistair's like,
at first he maybe was like a raging brood.
Maybe, yeah.
And then Alistair was like, this doesn't work for my thing. Yeah. Have to do a puzzle. And then he gave me like a puzzle to tell people, like a riddle.
Yeah.
That's my riddle. I was in the room and I had a riddle.
Yes.
And eventually I got tired of that.
Well, like, or something like maybe you met as an adventurer, maybe the magics of it like just affected you in some weird way, and you're like, this riddle is stupid. Why am I in this room?
Maybe the answer to the riddle was like conscious thought, or
maybe
self-awareness or something.
Maybe,
you're like,
maybe the monk actually failed the riddle and died to the trap, but he left his book behind, and you're like, oh, what is this? And they start reading the monk book. You're like,
oh, Tempest. Tear apart my chains for thy strength. Who could do that?
Sees the Minotaur, builds a little table, sits there reading, like,
it's kind of cute, actually.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta make a riddle now so I can, can have it. And then you gotta designate me a room. And maybe tell me a little bit about the fucking... I don't know what background I would use for this. Like guard?
No. Guard. Yeah, and like and
people know me around as a guard on this layer of the dungeon.
Yeah, I actually like that. They're like, oh yeah, it's Bill. Oh, hi Bill. You're back.
Oh, sorry, I gotta kill you now for the treasure.
I don't want to, but you know, it's a thing now, and but
rest is needed.
I kind of like. It's kind of funny actually. That's great.
Yeah. So, it would have nothing to do with Ravnica.
No, exactly.
I don't care. Yeah. So that's what I've been thinking, because I had like the other idea for like character build, but not for a character.
Yes.
Which is very different. It was just like, okay, it seems fun. And looking at it, I would probably end up just doing a lot of Eldritch Blasts anyway, because they're useful. They're like too good, really.
They are.
You look at what else you can do. Like, okay, maybe just do like a 3d10s or whatever. That seems pretty good. Also very uninteresting.
See, that's
I'd rather hit things with a big halberd thing, really. Like
I my dream. Oh no.
What is your dream?
Countess Emanuelle von Liebwitz is a shrewd politician player. She has made it known that while not personal, she does not support your cause. Null and Wissenland will remain hostile to you for the foreseeable future. Diplomatic relations -20 with Wissenland, but I did spend Imperial Authority to increase it by 50, so I'm still on the plus here. But they are rattling their sabers down there.
Well, I have no personal problem with the Emperor, but he is a huge bitch.
You're like,
just the worst. The worst.
Excuse
no
me?
class. Has no idea of anything proper, and I would say that he probably. I mean, I don't know that he killed children, but I'm asking the question. I mean, it's just putting it out there that maybe. I mean,
yeah, maybe he did.
I could see it,
Yeah.
But personally, we're good friends.
Good friends.
The Empire. Onward.
Let's move this guy down here too. This.
I will marshal the men.
And then kick you out. Bye, Pappenheimer.
Yes, my lord.
Oh yeah, man. I'm kind of excited about that now.
Yeah.
I get to be a guard.
Is it time?
I want a room, Jonas.
Yes.
That had a puzzle in it.
Yes.
And I want to have done that puzzle like 10 million times. Because I don't kill people unless they break the puzzle.
Yeah.
But it's on a high up level, so a Minotaur was a pretty big deal for most of the adventurers that got there. You know?
Oh yeah.
A lot of them just like went into the room like, fuck this, it's left.
So what? You're like,
And so I was really excited when someone finally did the puzzle, and then died, and then I was like, oh, got something to do now.
yeah. You know, you collected a little bit of treasure and stuff from the people who died, and that's your starting gold.
Yeah. I'll have a half plate.
There you go.
Because I could not have armor as a barbarian and then get a constitution, but that's much less than the 7 I get.
Yeah.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Maybe later once constitution goes up more, and dex for that matter. Or find like some braces or defense or something.
Makes sense to me.
At first, it doesn't really pay off not to have armor, which makes sense, you know.
Yep.
Fucking river, man.
We will.
So what he did different here this time is he hired another hero,
Yeah.
another lord. So now there's 3 lords,
Bring me to my men.
and one of them is a Saurus now.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
that's less nice than before, certainly.
Just very tactically spending our gold here. Let's see. Here, leader of men. Leadership aura increased. That's not bad for him. But let's see. Emperor's finest. The pistol cores. Yeah, we need more. More guns. And I'm actually gonna hire
What does
some
the Emperor
regiments
bid?
of renown. I can.
Praise Sigmar.
Yeah, pretty high level requirement at this point.
By the comet.
At least for me, I mean, just running through the fucking jungle for half the life.
The Empire.
I'm level
I will
3.
marshal the men.
Helmgard, in a turn, Helmgard is secure. I don't see an orc horde, you know, but
Yes.
Ubel Allenstag, you are holding that pass. You are holding that pass. I will not have it any other way.
The nation call.
Nation calls. Some growth going. Should be fine. Visenland is still pissy about me there, but his attitudes, I'm just checking that it's increasing. It is.
Yes. Welcome, my countrymen. Of course.
I accepted a trade agreement, that's good. Good friends, yes.
Welcome, my countrymen.
I'm looking at Toddy over here. I'm like, oh, Toddy. I don't know. How about you? Yes. Yeah. Minotaur Barbarian. What barbarian type did you say again you were looking for?
Zealot.
Zealot.
It's like a barbarian who goes into a holy fervor
Ooh.
when they rage.
Yeah, so you're like a flagellant. Like a...
Yeah, it's like again Tempest is really
Sure.
the god I'm going with. I think. It's like a god of strength who says that you should use your strength to do everything. Almost.
Yeah.
You should prove it. And he's like clerics have to like be tied down with a chain and rip themselves out of the wall.
Pretty
That's
good.
how you become a cleric. It's like your priest. Like, you know, at cleric school when that's your exam. Like,
You have studied for the exam of
studying
ripping.
is just like getting real swole.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna study, bro. Goes to the gym.
Yeah, just the library has like a section just like fucking people doing push-ups.
That's wonderful.
My exam is in 3 weeks. Oh, let's get have some more bananas. Oh, that big stack moved away. His big stack moved away.
Really?
Yeah.
He's running.
It looks like a full stack. He's moving it towards the Temple of Kara. But I'm not going to follow that. I'm going to go over the bridge, and then I'm going to... If he keeps running, chances is he's probably going to go back, because I have to go over this goddamn river, and it takes like a whole turn to do.
I tried to circle around and like backstab you.
Yeah.
AI likes that. We have a pretty quirky little party gathering actually. I'm quite
Excited.
happy. Yeah, quite happy. There's even though the dungeon will be... Oh, here we go. Alright, we are fighting this because I hold
I mean, the Skull Smashers have one stack, and they're still like twice as strong as I am. So that you were saying?
Sigma.
These knights bird.
I dumped them in here instead of running them up to France.
You were saying quirky party?
Yeah, we have a quirky party. Sheep's gentleman tabaxi rogue, like a selfish Indiana Jones type character.
Belongs in my museum.
Exactly, in my museum. We have...
People said my body is a temple. I've always said it's a museum.
And Grimmeth with his dwarf pirate, I think it was, or something like that, who saw Illustrate, the moon goddess, dance on a moonlit night and got so enchanted
Came
that he
back
became
during the Sundering.
Yeah. He became a paladin of her to spread her light and beauty.
A message to all drow.
Yeah, a message to all drow. He's gonna go down there and convince the drow that forgiveness. Really,
I'm sure they love a white man coming down there and
a dwarf
to
with
them.
Illustrate. Oh man, it's gonna be so great. They'll be like, look at it, and be like, I don't even comprehend what is happening here.
Yeah, what is this? Did he even speak Undercommon?
It's so alien. And
what Elven?
Yeah, and Valk is a grumpy old wizard dwarf who is like the last of his clan, and is trying to track down the lost relics and the lost heir of the clan somewhere down there.
Yeah, he's like a plate wizard.
Yeah, he is.
Which I see is like Forge Cleric. There's a strong build. You get the +1 like enhancement bonus every for free. It's a very strong choice.
It is very strong. Forge Cleric is great. Fits incredibly well with a dwarven theme, and the Abjuration Wizard all does too. And there's like we have worked on a really cool backstory to why he's a wizard and not a cleric. And like there's stuff there. And then we have Haldemir, who is gonna play an elven princeling. Who is part of the royal princely line and everything.
If he needs the gum bubble creature.
Yeah.
Why is he gloomstalking now?
It's
an elven prince.
Yeah, well, he's sort of a Lithanar type of thing going on. And there might be some connections to the dungeon, and who knows what might happen. Alright, now we need to think about this.
This is the kind of orc army that would never happen in Warhammer Fantasy Battle tabletop game, because we'd have to paint so many orcs.
Yes.
Just pure orcs. Pure orc voice.
Okay, let's see here.
We're not savage orcs though, so that's nice.
We are not, which is a blessing. We have the Death Jacks.
It's nice to see them here, like standing there, like swinging there. This is what the forts are for.
Yes. 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 All of these will have to fall back from the walls with the archers, really put them on the inner here so they can shoot out. Put them here. Can he actually? Oh yeah, I can definitely shoot out the walls. That'd be great. That'd be exactly what you're gonna do.
Then once the line, I mean, even the line here, viable. While other things move up, because you can have archers like on the back line up here too. You can then shoot.
Yes, exactly.
We just don't have enough.
The thing I am thinking, should I even put people on the walls? That's the thing, right? Or should I just try to hold this gap? That is
You
the
could try
question.
to hold that gap. I mean, it's more narrow,
Yeah.
so their numbers count for less, and the mortar. It's not like the super mortar, is it?
No,
Would've been amazing.
it's just mine mortar.
Yeah, that's something you have to be wary that some of them will probably go around.
It is a long way around, though.
It is a long way around.
Might have enough time to just. We'll try a classic approach first, and I haven't really played defense on these before, so yeah.
I mean, to be honest, what I probably do is leave the archers on the main line here. Just abandon the side walls, because you want just a few shots and the towers, and then once they get like over here, you can retreat.
Yeah, that's
that
basically.
Give you time enough for them to actually climb the wall and whatnot.
Yeah, it's actually kind of what I want.
You want the melee soldiers sort of in line.
Yeah.
Might even consider having them like down here. I don't know. Actually, no. There you can shoot like,
in from the side is my hope here. Yeah.
Ready!
Unless that little tiny wall there blocks left.
That
surely.
can't be. Surely not. Alright, we'll try this. I will give you the Empire Knights. They are stat-wise kind of crappy, but they will hold.
They will be back. They will be back here somewhere.
I have the Sigmar Sons. They are unbreakable, and they will certainly.
They will hold.
They will hold. I will not allow anything else. We do have great swords. They will have to do a lot of heavy lifting here. Normal swords.
I do like a back charge or something. I mean, I don't know how valuable are they? Should I just try to keep them out?
I want them to, if possible, keep my back clean, or run down things that are retreating, stuff like that. I don't think we need them in the front immediately.
That don't attract too much attention.
They don't have any archers though, so most of the stuff is fairly safe here. Might even actually.
I want to have those archers over there. Yeah.
Think of this, having the handgunners up here, like this, like shooting in over. And down there, that should be pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's try this.
Again, I want to look at the archers there that are on the far left. But you can put them on top of the gate if you want.
Okay, let's attempt this.
Draw them when they get too close.
See what we can do for Sigmar.
Weapons at the ready!
Don't ask what you can. It's pitiful little arrow towers.
Yeah, it's a level 1 garrison, like it's the weakest possible.
One, but like certainly better than a settlement of any kind.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we actually have a fighting chance against all this crap now.
I mean, they all have shields, which again, kind of rough. Mortar sound.
Right, let's fall back.
Time.
Moving now!
1. Abandon the wall. The tower's a little extra time to shoot here.
Got a kill or two in.
Finding range, sir! Yes, sir! Quickly! Crossbowmen! Go! Ready!
Remember to toggle off skirmish mode and everything.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
Those have these death jacks. Do they do anything special? They're
they-
hit like.
Yeah, they're stalkers, so they can like stalk and do some more damage that way, hopefully.
No lingering!
The orc or boss, if you can kill him.
Crack tooth.
Yeah, if you can kill that
If he
guy.
comes much closer, he'll get all the handguns for himself. I think he's just trying to open the door right now.
He is.
Awaiting orders. Pick your
I
target.
think the timing worked out pretty well, though.
Seems like.
Missiles at the
Free movement,
fire.
overlapping fields of fire.
Find your targets. Ready for war. Loaded, sir. Fire. Taking. Spot us the target. Formation, march! For Heldenhammer!
He's very resistant, I'll give him that.
I mean, he's a big orc boy with a shield.
Uh,
He's very tired, though. A lot of these people are very tired. Maybe
yeah,
they
climbing the walls make them tired.
okay, that makes sense.
Swordsman! Spearman!
Now,
Spearman, you're the first line because you kind of suck. So
also you have charge defense, so get in there.
you gotta suck to be the guy who's stuck like knee deep in like the sewer channel there.
Yeah. It's
Just hold against the orc charge while standing in shit to the knees. Eh. Guess you don't want to not hold.
there. They're there.
Are the handgunners shooting?
They
They
are.
are.
And mortar hit here in the middle of everything. Keep hammering the war boss because we can get him down. It's time to send in the great swords. I need to do some work here. I'm cutting these guys up. Charge for Sigmar! For the Heldenhammer! Oh! I love the floppy hats.
At some point we'll have to do like a fantasy battles game.
Yep.
Not like a fantasy battles, but like a more fantasy role play.
Yes. Yes, I would love it. There's a new edition out. It looks pretty swell. Alright, as soon as this guy get in here, guns.
I'm doing with Haldemir the 40k one.
Yes, Wrath and Glory. I see.
Imperial Guardsman, and I'm the guy who's popular because I have an uncle who smuggles me in cigarettes.
That'll do it, yeah.
It is my favorite part of 40k. It's just being the guy who you have no chance. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you gonna? We fought as a group. We fought an orc.
Yeah.
That was our encounter.
One orc.
There's like a couple of like.
Look at these mortar hits. Come on.
Didn't know what happened.
Oh, that is so good.
Exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Carnage, blood, and splatter.
The handgunners are moving away from where I put them. That is not what I want, handgunners. You are once again the worst.
Tell them to stand there, and they will shoot by themselves.
Yeah.
And using a mortar there is risky though.
It is.
Might hit right in the great swords. Or shoot some of the oncoming ones instead.
We're looking on the signs here. We have something.
They're
some
walking,
stuff.
but they're slow.
Some stuff going around here, and that's fine.
When they get up around close here, I'll begin charging some of these cycling some of these orc boys, but ideally they would just flee. Or even possible to just like pull everything back to the upper floor. When,
Yeah, it's the thing. Just keep everything moving here. This is great. What a fort. Walls per shore. Give me the inner courtyard. That's
I mean, it has walls, actual walls.
Yes, yeah.
But you can't just climb because you don't bring 2 ladders. This is what you call a gauntlet, a killing field.
Yes. One of you guys shoot the war boss. Freaking kill him. Bring it down.
He's charging, so he's probably gonna die.
If we get a volley off here, he's gonna have a
Handguns
bad...
up there, they're the ones doing the real damage to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not having it. He's not have York. He miraculously dodges
everything. Oh. 80, kill him. 56, 45. Come on, arrows. 31. Jesus Christ! Everything is just shooting him. He's refusing.
He will not die.
Christ. All right. Well,
he's the crack tooth. I would love to hunt down some of these fleeing guys, but not really.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the speed up. Let's see how we're doing on the side here.
He's dead.
Yeah.
The other units there are beginning to stop going that way. They're still committed to the side over here. That's okay.
I'm gonna move a captain over to the side. I'm gonna give you some troops to hold the right side here.
Sure. They can make it in time to
we'll see.
block the way. I can
take these guys.
All right, men, move. Here. Hard. You. Here. Just here. Get to this side. See if we can use the knights to slow them down a little bit, allowing the other guys to get here.
The knights are quite fragile, unfortunately, but
there's still a regiment coming the other way.
Yes, that is fine. It's so I'll send something to intercept that at some point. I just need to hold the main gate here first.
Yep. Just slaughter more, and they won't be more afraid. And then once the ones that will survive, we'll have that thing where we get to eat each other.
Yes.
But currently, everything has rallied, so certainly not going to last, though.
But I hope not.
Butchery. Oh, 2 regiments over here decide that maybe it's not in their best interest.
They were like, actually, we have thought about this, and...
Oh, they've rethought it again.
Seems like,
Get him, knights, charge! It is what you do.
The glorious charge for the Empire! Oh, Sigmar! The orcs are like, oh... Yes.
And charge.
That's a nice charge. Right.
And fall back.
Yep, get them the fuck out.
They believe they can win it, but I'm not so sure. I would rather just keep charging until we have the other guys here too. One leader of the regiment there, and it's like, I will not. Boys, time to charge again. Get him.
I'm gonna put up to normal speed, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
Don't.
I mean, most of what I have is just running.
Oh, that was another really good shot from the mortar. Jesus, so many orcs. Look at this, like an anthill over here.
Yeah.
You run away, orcs. Oh, Sigmar!
a mortar. But it's a good day when it runs out of ammunition.
Yes, yeah.
Crack that machine! Crossbow ready, General! Sigmar commands! Take position! Crossbows ready, General! Myrmidia guide us!
Myrmidia guide us? Excuse me? Someone said, Myrmidia guide us! And I'm like, that sounds like Marienburg treachery to me.
Yeah, recruits. Yeah. There you go.
For Heldenhammer!
True, and it can be from Talia or Estalia, I suppose.
I command here! Swordsman! Sigmar! Crossbowman! Moving now! Ah! Standing by! Very well! No!
Oh, jeez.
For the Emperor!
Someone dropped something very heavy outside.
Yeah.
That was like right outside my door. I think it's my neighbor who's like moving her stuff out.
To battle!
There we go.
Show us your foe! Shoot them! Through to
Time.
cannons!
Knights, now is your time.
Yes, ride them down, all of them.
Taking aim! And gunners! Yes, sir! Shoot them! Missiles at the ready!
Well, what a glorious victory. This is exactly how you win these goddamn stupid only orc war boy battles.
I mean, if it was boar boys, it would have been different.
I wouldn't even have
Then
abandoned
the walls might have been a
at that
good place to hold.
point. Yeah, I would have. Pouring shots in here.
Go see if you can take the towers back.
I suppose I could, yeah.
Get him. No. We can disappear so easily here.
I do.
Can't manage to catch anymore.
These towers are like.
Pew, pew.
There's some outside at the front gate. You might be able to catch up.
No, we're not that fast.
They're not. Imperial Knights are crap, honestly. Like their stat line is probably the worst cav in the game. Well, the Orc Boar Boys is also miserable. Miserable.
Wolf Riders.
I prefer. I almost have Goblin Wolf Riders over Boar Boys because they're at least quicker.
It's
Just
true,
so
but they're
content.
made of paper.
Yeah, they are. Alright, that's it. It is a glorious.
Sigma bless the mortar.
Sigmar bless everyone. Look at this.
Look at the losses.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, so good and
Beautiful.
tasty. Mm. Yes, their anguish sustains me.
You know, it's a good fight when you can actually like have a funeral for each of the people who died, while killing like a
Rather than just digging a
10
pit.
to 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Get some money from that as well.
Mhm.
And a Helm of Discord. Well,
My God, man.
the profits.
This is the right reload, I suppose.
Oh yes.
Right timeline.
Oh man, Helm of Discord. Oh, I miss you so. Come to daddy.
It's even better than the first time
Uh,
by far.
Yeah, yeah.
These guys didn't break through and like burn Central Empire.
Stuff you
anything.
learn. But the thing is that the
Good.
Empire's campaign is now very different from what it was. So any old knowledge of how it worked sort of a little askew. And your campaign is completely new, so we're both on sort of untrained
Like, I have
ground
to
here.
take this place. I'm going to be looking around and go, okay, so now what I do?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes,
I'm going to have this Lisbon problem. But...
I agree with Boneri. If anyone deserves the Hello Discord, it's the Emperor.
The crown.
The Imperial Crown. Yeah, so we had 107 kills on the mortar. Very nice. And yeah, good kills and everything, really. Except that group of spearmen that just stood in the back and was supposed to reinforce, but didn't really have
Didn't
to.
become needed.
Yeah.
Let's see what Cracked Tooth can get up with now. After these people begin animositying.
Yeah.
Probably just make it like a raid camp in
Oh, it would be so
Bretonnia.
good if now's the time, dwarf. Sweep in, take him out, kill this goddamn creature once and for all.
I think some of these guys respawn, like the Beastmen. Bretonnia, until they have completed some sort of technology, I think they'll keep getting orc raids every now and then.
I haven't played a Bretonnia campaign either, like myself. I know you played
I found
Bretonnia.
out the least played faction.
I don't know. It's Bretonnia is very popular in like online battles, like versus. People play a lot of Bretonnia.
Well, I think in the campaign it's hard because most battles you fight are actually like siege battles.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of knights, which are not
Yeah.
really super compatible.
Yeah, I agree. You don't really have anything good to crack walls.
Of the peasant trebuchet, but
I guess you can go like Pegasus Knights, but
you are
that's still
not a
high
ranged
tier.
army. Yeah, but Pegasus, they're real actually not great. They die really fast for their expense.
Oh, and then there's
Yeah,
like the Royal
They get
Hippogriff
shut
Knights.
down all the time.
I honestly, if someone was like, you can only play one faction forever in this game, probably the Empire. Because it just has so much, there's
definitely the Empire. I mean,
it has wizards, it has honest
the
steel.
Empire doesn't have the best of anything, but has a lot of things.
Yeah. It
and
has
steam tanks.
gunpowder. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you have a dragon. You know what? I'm gonna shoot it with a cannon that I have. And also the best mustaches.
The Empire is the main character of Warhammer.
It is. I have the war.
Most things are interpreted from their perspective.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you run away.
Oh, now he's a goblin.
Yeah, he's been downgraded to a goblin war boss.
Zajar.
Zajar, yeah.
You know that there's no goblins in that fight warband before, so like all the orcs fought. Now there's like a goblin that somehow got the tough.
Probably because Skarsnik sent one down from the mountains. That is a lot of stuff Skarsnik has up there. Good gosh.
The recruiting probably just bunches of those goblin skulkers.
Yeah.
You know those guys when you play
I
dwarves and you're like, oh, I can fucking tank this, and then they just come and cut everything open.
Yep.
You're a tin of sardines, just they don't care.
Horrifying.
So it turns out actually looks like I can move over the river here and attack one go.
Let's do it.
Which means I can get the city without all of the tons and tons of skinks.
Let's do it.
So let's do it.
Do it.
Oh, take the city and hope we can defend it against all the skinks. Oh god, I'm in a worse position somehow now than I was before.
That seems
Oh,
unlikely.
because they have a Saurus Lord.
Oh, that guy's tough, but that's fine. We have a lot
He
of
himself
character.
is doing a lot.
We have a lot of character sniping. We have 3 ranged heroes who are all very good at
And a
taking down single targets and a cannon. So I think that guy's gonna have a bad
We'll fight
time.
it though. I mean, it's like you could not win this.
Oh, it's just because he has 2 sources. That's why. All right, let's do it.
One is a Scar veteran now from the.
Right.
He's not a Lord type.
Yeah. And they're so tough. Sources, they're so tough.
Oh yeah, I don't know why anyone would go to Lustria.
No.
I think in real life, like if the Spanish had gotten to the New World and met like dinosaurs wielding laser cannons and swords, they might have got. Maybe not. Actually, maybe not. Maybe
But
this is not.
what if the Spaniards had a steam tank?
But they don't, Jonas. They have bows and swords.
Oh.
And I guess a cannon. But the horses don't give a crap. Like, they're like, oh, fuck your horses and your cannons, and you don't care about disease.
Right, so we want nice flat ground to put all the cannons. There's a lot of flat ground here for us. We have a good shooting field here for
We
sure.
have all the forest, so.
Yes. Very good shooting field here for us.
I'll be right back while it loads.
Certainly. Mm-hmm. You know, one of these days, Manaki is going to get a better computer, and these load times will actually not be 2 to 3 minutes. I promise.
Come, march.
Reinforcements coming in from there. With a bit of luck, he will split up his forces, and we can pick these apart a little bit. We do have a lot of single target damage here. She has a huge head. Jesus Christ, lady. Her head is... Why is her face so massive? That looks really weird to me. Holy crap. Well, we have Marcus, we have Kalara, and we have the dwarf. And all of those three shooting at a single target can do a lot of damage. With the cannon to shoot down the cold ones, and the war wagon to just circle around and be incredibly annoying, shooting at everything. I think this should be perfectly fine, actually. Mm-hmm.
Ah, it has loaded. Excellent.
It has, yes.
So, how about if I put some of these cavalry units on you?
Certainly.
Usually pretty fun to use, especially the grenadiers. I have a lot resting on their shoulders. Remember them being very good.
Well, I'll bombard skiing cohorts like nobody's business. They're gonna have a very bad time.
Because my heroes, my lords and heroes have been nerfed in the recent hot patch, so oh yeah, this is not a bad place. I remember this place. I've defended things here before.
Yep. So I think the idea, use the cannon to shoot at the cold ones because they're large and the cannon is very good against them. Use our dwarf, elf, and Marcus to shoot out the lizard lords. Just they're good snipers. And then, you know, we just hold and murder and hold and murder, and we keep doing that.
Archers. Should I make one of these lines where I make like gaps between?
Yeah,
like,
why not?
That's what I should be doing here.
The archers don't necessarily need gaps, it's more for gunners, but... What?
It allows me to defend a wider...
Do we have some spears? Because you probably...
we have a regiment of spears.
Yeah, probably keep that in reserve back by the cannon in case something sneaks around and gets it. Like the cold ones. Not in front of the cannon though, because the cannon will shoot them in the back. The worst place to be placed is 5 meters in front of an Imperial cannon. You're like, this doesn't seem like...
Just blow up. And we'll have the free companies over here.
Our paladin will have to do some heavy lifting here as well, for sure.
Yeah.
can maybe create a little gap for the dwarf engineer to shoot like straight ahead as well. Move some of the archers. Don't want to micromanage you, but I'm just.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. They're just here right now because.
Yeah. Argus, Wolfart.
Outriders!
Two guys in a low-key position. They can take some spillover after all.
Yes, you can.
This guy here, assist needed, and his aura can reach. Alright, and then we have all of our archer people. Need to be sort of in the back here. We'll put them in like little groups of. So.
Someone said, "Did Sigmar forsake us?" And I was like, "Who said that? Who dares?" They have a group of huntsmen. They have anti-large, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's not really super helpful in this fight. They're dinosaur hunters, basically.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, they're good at shooting. So.
I think they might be better than crossbowmen. Honestly, they have same range, and that anti-large is really good. Firewalls move. Yeah, they're definitely better. They might even be the best archers on the best range on the entire roster, actually.
They're not bad. They're good at shooting. But this is not a battle where I feel like they will have a huge. I think they can fire while moving. That's pretty nice.
Very nice.
You want to try doing something with them?
Sure, I can try something.
If you have enough. If you don't have enough micromanaging already.
I'll put something here.
No skirmish. Cannon, do you have a clear shot? I think you do.
Yep.
The dwarf. Hopefully I'll shoot him.
Oh!
Alright. Maybe you put it a little bit further back. I don't think they're going to be starting like super far away.
No, I think they'll start right in our face. Hopefully, at least.
Alright, and I guess this is how we're going to do it.
Alright, let's do it to it. Get them, boys. Oh, yes. This is
Cannon, you want to go for the
ones.
the old blood, really?
No, the cold ones.
Cold ones?
Yeah, the cold ones, spear riders. Yeah, it's anti-large. It'll do so much damage to these guys.
Alright.
And we'll use our heroes to snipe at the old blood. I think I honestly, I think that is the wisest, honestly. Scar veteran. Oh.
Sure. Yeah. That's cool with me. Yeah, that we can finish the fight with them before.
The fight.
Our rangers don't have the greatest range. Hold on.
Cannon, fire.
It should be firing.
There we go.
Just taking its sweet time. Get one of these sniper shots off. You know, they've been nerfed. They're probably still somewhat good, right?
Oh, I would imagine. On hit.
It did nothing.
Oh, it hit the shield.
Oh.
It hit the shield.
Oh god. Oh. That's disappointing.
That's unfortunate.
You guys down. Ears to front.
Right, cannon can switch target. All ones want Survived too long, I believe.
Damn it, can't shoot. Just do have it right.
Oh, yes. First volley took out almost an entire skin cohort.
There's Saurus somewhere, though.
Yes.
Well, you're luring them away nicely.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep 2 of them at bay at least. I think that's a worthy move for the wagon. Oh, the skinks! Oh, Jesus Christ, these grenadiers are...
They're very good at this.
Mm-hmm.
What they do.
Exactly what they do.
Spears. The Scarvetter is doing bad things to my paladin.
Yes. There's a skink chief coming in on the right as well. That's the right flank is not gonna hold.
No.
I believe.
Just trying to get their heroes down. They kill mine. Swords are so goddamn tough.
They are.
Shields don't care about my guys.
Oh, whoa, war wagon! I told you to keep moving.
Skinks. So many skinks. Shoot. Anyway, archers haven't been shooting this whole time.
That's unfortunate.
Made them not do it. It's kind of a waste of half my army. Guy. Kill that. Veteran. No health left. Kill him. God, everything's breaking. The fact that we haven't been using our ranged weapons really has messed things up, I think.
Yeah, that would. There's a lot of firepower that has been neglected, unfortunately. Well, we can try again. It's certainly winnable. Get the rust out of us.
Person could continue this concede and then we can load it.
Alright, let's try again.
That's a pointless thing to not have them do.
Yeah, it's a
I noticed they had full ammo. I was like, what is this?
0. That seems a little bit low, doesn't it? Yeah. Under 34 for the Grenadiers, though. They pay their dues.
They are the ones who have to murder.
Yep.
Murder so much.
Yep.
Their damage is fantastic against these kinds of things.
I wish I had a second one. That'd be something.
Only got one, sadly.
Yeah. Oh, chameleon skinks. Those guys suck. Yeah, we need to try to goon out the Saurus leaders before the reinforcements arrive. See if we can.
And sadly, it's just not flat enough. My heroes kept like running into melee to get them.
Oh, it's like super flat. I don't know.
It's not flat enough, man. Archers don't volley shoot as they used to. But yeah, I hope that Roderick in melee could take what Scar Veteran, but he cannot. He gets beaten even with the two other heroes shooting at the guy as well. The fact that he has a shield just means that they're very ineffective.
Right.
There's a chance to ignore their shots entirely. Also the special shot too.
Yeah, that's a bit silly that the special shot can be ignored like that.
It's the change they made.
Bonk off.
I read the patch notes. It's one of the things they did. They half the damage of everything they do.
Oh,
half their like special shots, half their shooting, like their rate of fire, basically. And then they made everything blockable by shields.
Right.
Before it was unblockable by shields.
Well, that explains it.
Yeah, so they're far less effective for fighting things with shields. He really is supposed to just be like a large, anti-large. Oh.
Well, goodness gracious. Yeah, the problem is that we're still in such early turns that losing a complete stack now just means like if we don't reload, we might as well restart. That's the problem. Later on, when you're like 50, 100 turns in, you're like, a stack here and there. We survive that, no problem. Just rebuild and come back. But at this point, you're like, he has one settlement. How does he afford all of this?
It's very hard. He has like a quarter upkeep cost.
It's true, I suppose.
And every faction has those 2,500 income space. So
true.
So even a single settlement, like there's probably not much difference between him having 1 or 2 settlements in his upkeep ability. Except now it's not Sauruses, it's lizard like skinks mainly, which is nice, you know. Though the swordsmen here did terrible, actually. Looking at their kills, they're not very good against the skinks either. I remember them in the first game. They were my people, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
now I look at them and I don't recognize them. The militia did well.
They did, yeah, militia. Good old militia.
They actually shot their handguns. So.
I look at them. I don't recognize you anymore. Who are you?
Who are you? Right. Let's just. I mean, you're the one who has to.
Not killing me.
Let's attempt this again.
Yeah, no, I don't know. They didn't. They somehow had turned off their auto fire.
Ugh.
So they just stood there watching.
They're like,
Which is disappointing for 6 out of my fucking. Yeah. They're not great, I know that. And the enemy does have shield, but I do think it'll make a difference.
Against skinks, they should be doing fine because skinks have no armor to speak of.
They have shields.
They have shields, but they're also packed together. When I'm emperor, no shields. Decided that. Yeah, you know, just.
I'm ready.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
We do it.
Yeah, I looked at the barbarian. I was like looking at there's like a berserker one. It's like, oh, that's pretty good. You get like extra attack and stuff, but you also get a level of exhaustion whenever you, and those only get removed like by like one at a time when you full rest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can rage like once at a full rest, and then you begin having disadvantages on everything if you do it like once more before full rest.
That seems prohibitive.
I'm like, and then if you get 2 of them, you still clear 1 per full rest. So it's like.
Right.
You need to go up and have like a week of sleeping.
That has to be like a super, like what a rage that has to be, right?
It lets you take a bonus action to do another, like a bonus attack, basically. That's what it does. Which is good. I mean, that's great. I think you get 3 attacks, but it's just not worth the extended rest problem. Exhaustion. You get some other stuff. Then there's like a totem shaman who's like, I don't want to be a totem guy. I'm pretty done with that.
At least there is. I mean, you are descending into the dungeon from an inn, so you can always get to an inn if you climb back up potentially.
And pay, I hear.
Yes,
but
yes, there's a payment to get winched out of the hole. You can climb yourself, of course, but if you want the elevator up, there's a payment. Yes,
climb speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Which Minotaurs don't have. Unsurprising.
So that'll be distressing if they did.
It's like weird spider creature. All fours. Clambering around. They shove people with their horns. I figure there's probably going to be some like pits or whatnot you can shove people into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking pole arms. Feats are good for it. If I shove people, I want to be able to hit them, even if they're like a little away from me.
Yes, certainly true.
You know. And I figure it's always good for maneuverability, especially if you're going to fight in tight places. I can stand behind someone and attack still.
Yep, polearms is great. I would like to make like a polearm paladin. I think it would be cool. Like smite with your halberd, stuff like that.
Feats are good for it.
Yep.
Polearm guy though, my bonus actions are mostly going to be taken up by me, shoving people probably. So.
Yep.
Not so much hitting people with the haft of a weapon. But,
yes, that's the thing. That's actually pretty good. Like that little haft thing. Like.
It's a low dice, but extra attacks always.
Yeah, and since you add your strength to it still, I believe, it can.
Mm-hmm. There's something to be said for just maxing strength, though. Like,
for sure.
You can get it to like 20, I think.
20 is max. You can't have. We can have 15 plus racial mods at start.
And when you up things, you up them by 1. Yeah.
Yep. Correct. But 20 strength is that's a lot. I had one on Liam at the end, and he just mowed through things.
Might go for some feats early on. I think they do more impact, like change the way you play. You know.
If you're gonna go for polearm stuff, there's some feat tax for sure. But it's worth it, like that, like the sentinel, like you get to attack someone who comes into your threat range, and that stops them.
And stops them?
There's another feat for the stopping, I think, but it's like threat range, and also if I have this, I can be like, oh, poke, and then like you can't move now. So it stops people from running away, stops people from getting close if you don't want to.
It might be pretty good. I honestly haven't looked too much. I just thought there was like 1 for it, but I guess if I get one that also has... I mean, is there any polearms that don't count as heavy two-handed?
There is like a hunting spear or something like that.
Quarterstaff, I know, is like a bullshit answer, but it doesn't have reach, doesn't really function like a polearm.
No.
Yeah, no, I might look into that. Try to get some.
I think it's the
feats going.
The polearm.
You can have one beginning.
Yeah, it's the polearm expertise one to get the butt attack, and then it's called Sentinel, the other one, I think.
Well, I'd probably go with polearm first if I'm using polearms.
Yep.
Then we'll see about the other one, Sentinel, if that becomes relevant. It's also the one where you get plus a bunch of damage.
Yes, the one that.
I don't know if that.
The great weapon. Great weapon.
That was certainly a good way to finish off things.
Oh yes.
Like smashing. I think Grim wanted to use a shield.
Makes sense on a paladin.
Have that high AC.
Yep.
AC's gonna be pretty bad. This is like a reckless attack I can do, where I get advantage but give advantage.
Well, in a rage, you get damage resist all, I believe.
All physical.
Yeah, just take half. You'd be like, up.
And you have a D12 hit points.
Yep.
Good con, so. Yep. Ideally, you have the hit points to tank a little bit. Even if not the AC.
No. Medium armor, right? Or light armor?
Medium armor.
Medium, yeah.
Again, later on, ideally, you would have a constitution and a dex that's high enough, like... Or you might not use armor. But the only real downside of armor is that you have disadvantage on stealth checks, which...
Yep.
Someone's going to have that anyway, so... Might as well be me.
Well, let's attempt this once more with feeling.
Let's see here. Once more with feeling. Don't stop by getting back here. The plan. Take those guys.
Plan.
Sir! Emperor's might!
Let's guys over here.
Hammer!
It's time.
Outriders!
Can't really hide the war wagons, unfortunately.
And we want to have the speed.
Spotter's the target!
They can react if knights come running. Then we'll have the cannon up here. Actually, need to close all. I used that like the dwarf buff on it so that it wouldn't do the thing where it just keeps running around.
Smart.
They can't move. Like, yeah.
For the Emperor!
So armor piercing can't move. It's great. That's what I need. I'm gonna put him up here because he really just
Create a bit of a leeway from the front.
And then archers. Yes. You will be placed like here, I think. You can always move them back if they need to. You two bullies will be in front because you can move and shoot. You can run forward to shoot and then run back.
Outriders!
Oh, and don't forget, get this guy, paladin.
I'll be lifting.
All right, let's just check everything. Yes, it's an auto fire. It's supposed to just shoot as much as it can. Good.
Okay, sure
And
then.
let's do it.
Do it.
To battle!
Can you get those guys? Make sure it stays the heck it is. And you two can just begin to shoot when you can to shoot. And you are just maneuvering things too.
Mm-hmm.
They must.
Good.
Now the fields of fire should begin taking their toll. Yeah, that's much better.
Awesome. Switch targets.
Good. That old blood does not care.
Old Blood is having the time of his life. He's like, oh, whatever.
just doing so little damage to him. Oh, Wolfheart, you were supposed to be good at this.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to send against these Sauruses. Like, I don't have anything that can. Really...
The thing you usually need is like armor piercing. Something.
We have that, but their shots just hit him and do no damage. I guess we'll keep shooting. That's really what we can do in this situation. He's with the Sauruses too, that's why it's so fast. Alright, well, what the fuck do I do now? Oh well, we're getting engaged. Very suboptimal. Let's try to kill him. I mean, maybe we can do something to him. Yeah, this gets too bad. Out of hand.
Coming in with that grenade volley here.
These two.
Fighting 3 different like skink cohorts in the back here, but some. Oh, actually, everyone turned around to fight shoot me. I'm gonna die immediately. I need to move.
It wasn't a full volley, but it was still good.
Yeah, that took some pressure off, hopefully. Keep moving here, honestly.
You guys need to wait and help out. All their confidence boosts and rampaging. Shoot them! Kill them! Please. Shoot something! Anything!
Waiting for another volley. Hold, man, hold! You must hold them! The grenades are coming! We just need to... Here we go.
Wolfheart is getting killed. No, Wolfheart is down.
No.
Sauruses though, man, they just do not die. Throwing everything at them. Don't care. just do not care. Kill one of them, please. God. How are they so strong? Just skinks, for God's sake. Finally, one of them is dead. Okay. God, veteran.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. You think this is winnable?
I think
These fucking this Lord and Hero swords are just nigh unkillable.
It's bad.
Might be different if I don't use the cannon on the riders and can get a good shot in with it.
Maybe. We just need to handle the riders with the normal archers, I suppose. I might also be unmasking the grenadiers a bit too soon. It's hard to say. Also, they're behaving really weirdly. Something with the terrain is like making them...
It's sort of weirdly bumpy, I think. The big forge hammer. Use it. We got her back.
The wagons charge in, try to break them. Or just skinks. Come on, break them. Break them! It's been running away. Ugh.
Oh god, no. Run! Run, Elf, run! They're coming for you. Move for the cannon.
Charging him with the chariot. Get him. Yes, he's running away. Yeah, it's just very hard. Like everything he has rallies as well, so it's just like ugh. Mm, Nothing's running away. Well, one option can be to try to put down an ambush, like set up an ambush outside, and if he moves one of his.
My fear there is that he is still recruiting, so this is not all he can field. Even with the full stack of people who are not here right now.
Right. Well, also put the possibility of attacking the smaller force first, kill it, and then line up to get the reinforcements. It's
I
possible.
was thinking that. Though with a quick save I have don't account.
Right. Would have to get out of attack and go back in. Just the archers are not good enough. That's the thing. They are.
It's all the shields, really. I mean, I have fired everything I have to these Saurus guys, and they are just not dying.
No. Need. And we don't have any good infantry mulching. We just have holding, and then hoping that the guns will sort out. Don't have too many good guns either, unfortunately.
I just have too many. There's not any more people. We are outnumbered quite significantly, 2-1. But yeah, I mean the Grenadiers they did great. The cannon is done good. I mean the archers' kills are not bad.
No.
They've done good. I just need the heroes and the Lord's gun. I figure because they just eviscerated my heroes, and that's it's a big part of my punching power.
Yeah. What gets the most kills here? Let's see. Yeah, Source is definitely. Yeah, might.
Oh, Wolfheart, 7 kills.
Yeah. But yeah, putting the cannon onto Sora's warriors, perhaps. Hope that the cannonball like punches through a lot of the ranks.
Because it ignores shields. It's an artillery
Yes.
piece.
Use the normal archers to shoot down the.
I was thinking of shooting their general with the cannon, actually.
Where? Okay, so the first. Is there a way to attack? Because they're coming like in after each other, so we're not really splitting them up too much.
No, the 2 main forces are together. Because they're a garrison and the guy in the garrison. And then there's that little like skink guy who isn't like he shows up and that's annoying, but I don't think he's the real trouble. Maybe for the grenades, he might be trouble. What a pickle.
Yes, quite.
If only they had walls.
Yeah.
Again, I feel hard countered, you know, like all my heroes are shooting, all my like my abilities are shooting based. But they all have shields. Like they don't have any. Even though they're skinks, most of them. Just so many.
There are a lot of them, yeah.
I'm impressed with the archers, though. They're done good now that they shoot.
Much better, yeah.
Most of them killed like more than they lost. So
yeah,
it's the best you can hope for there.
You need another Imperial shipment. You need some great swords.
I get one in like 30 turns.
Okay, great. Great. Wonderful.
So you get like one like turn 10, like turn like 7, 6 or something, and then you get one like turn 40.
Yeah.
And then I assume you get another one like turn 80. So and around turn 100 you usually have something done. So it's really not something I can rely on.
Bonarian chat points out also that the threat level does give everything you fight huge bonuses. So
It does.
Might be
Not too much of that though. Like, right now they shouldn't have any bonuses.
Well, yeah, you can try to attack the tiny little skink dude. If you can like quickly take him out, maybe. Might be better. Might also split up the rest of his forces in some interesting ways.
Huntsman of the Empire.
Yeah.
Worth a try, I suppose.
Let's try. See what we can do.
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough.
It's
rough.
Man.
Once you get through the first hurdle of like actually surviving.
Yep.
You know.
Once
this battle is done, unless like some other Eatson guy comes and charges me, I'll have a little bit of room to like, build units. Or...
Yeah.
Just takes everything. It's just so long to walk through this dumb jungle. Otherwise, you could send reinforcements, but it just takes like 7 turns to get anywhere.
Yep. I wish there was like a mechanic where, since I'm playing the Empire, I could actually like spend Imperial Authority or something to send you an actual reinforcements quicker. Be like, yes, we spent 500 Imperial Authority.
I hope there would be some sort of, but
like send something quicker because the Hans Marshal is like, oh God, there's horses, my lord, they're 8 feet tall.
It's bad.
Just clad in impenetrable death armor.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
We have turtle shells, my lord. My arrows do nothing.
Fey Patron, Blade Pact, Warlock, Nature Paladin, Eladrin. Gaunt. What a combo. It's true. Soros are the Space Marines of the fantasy. That's certainly what they do. Man, really wish. Well, the problem is the counter punch from the lizard up there, really. Even if we take this at huge losses, he's just gonna punch back in. Probably wipe it out. It is a pickle, especially in this difficult you know, we haven't played in a long while. Maybe we're just so bad these days that we can't do very hard anymore. It's difficult to say.
Just put a bit of food in the oven.
Yeah. Man, it's even looking at the map here, it looks kind of grim because even if we win this, there will be a counter punch from Swap Lord up there.
I was thinking maybe I just need to like. I fucking don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we're not good enough anymore for very hard. Maybe we need to go down to hard. It's difficult to say.
I can't do that.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Maybe I should run home and like not fight skinks and just I don't know. I just don't have I don't have upkeep for a lot more, and like I don't know what would get better. You know, maybe you just wait for that second Imperial supply.
Possible, but that's 30 turns just sitting there.
So many turns.
I feel like that's not how this is supposed to be.
No, how is it supposed to be?
I don't know. It's not supposed to be 2 full stacks of Sauruses and Skinks. That feels like something is off, or like we're missing something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Taking out, I mean,
it's only like turn 10. There's a very limited number of moves.
Yeah.
And like this is better than it was before.
Taking out the capital is definitely the right move.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when you played them, what did you do?
Like, well, I played in the Vortex campaign, so the map is slightly different.
Smaller.
Yeah. Well, Galaxland doesn't have these many provinces when you start that. Mm-hmm. They only have 1 or 2, and there's yeah. But I do remember I did a lot of setting ambushes and them like walking out of the city, and I caught them in an ambush, and as a way of just, you know, separating stacks.
I can try that.
Yes. It's possible. But as you say, if they keep recruiting.
They have recruiting currently. They have those like recruiting things. So that's why I attacked. It was like it's only going to get worse. Yeah.
Like what province? You don't have the full province, right? Like this is the last.
No, I don't. I don't have the full. This is the last one I need.
It would be nice if our friends the orcs came down. Them up a bit.
Yeah. They're fighting that Celestra lady. Yeah, I mean, if I break the siege here, what do I actually? How much movement do I have? I have no movement at all whatsoever.
Comradeship is all.
So is that or nothing?
I could march a bit away.
No.
Like I could go like over here. That should stop the. Now I'm not within the city's like reinforcement.
No.
And then see if they come for me, but they will come with that big stack there.
They'll come for everything. Yeah, and then we'll be fighting. We'll be fighting 35 units and 3 lords. That's a lot.
The one who soars is a chameleon skink, so the Scar veteran in there, but I can only level 3 too. I just need mercenaries. I need something, some sort of edge to.
Pick up the pace.
I mean, I guess we'll see. I will do this and then see how that goes.
Sure.
See how it turns out. But yeah, they're recruiting with the guy who the guy there. So we'll see.
Fearless.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right. Just see what happens.
Bring me
then.
to my
I
men.
will- Quick turn.
I mean, you have some walking towards Gressel.
So,
Yep. More or less what's going to happen here.
to war.
Well, hello there.
I will not obey. No.
Probably attack me as well. Well then.
To the provinces. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, I mean, again, if I can't win the fight, then I can't. It might just end up being a war of attrition, where I spent the whole game like trying to take Saxla.
Yep.
Because if this stack gets wiped out, I'll have to build a new one, and
Yeah.
hopefully the heroes don't like
I
permanently.
think they're immortal, so. I don't know. It's a bit of a pickle. Might once again take a step back and just think what to do exactly.
I mean, I figure eventually I can win. Like if I,
Maybe.
even if the Empire is united, Chaos defeated at that point, I can begin getting monetary support to have another stack. You know, even if it's just of spearmen or something. I mean,
Seems like
numbers
a
certainly
boring.
account for a lot here.
Seems like rather a boring campaign for you, though.
It does, and the turns are very long.
Yeah, they
But,
are.
you know, if they don't come for me, then I have the chance to, I guess, set an ambush. But I don't know why they wouldn't, unless they want to recruit even more. Still, as long as they're mustering, they can't move that stack. Should be just out of the city's range. Oh, here we go. Oh god. I'm not outside the city's range, so.
So yeah, way worse.
Retreat. Yes, I retreated. Good. I didn't get instantly crushed, and maybe I can even take the city now because one of his stacks moved away.
Oh yeah, might indeed.
Then I'll have to defend it against the big stack and the other one. But
Yeah, possible.
you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm surprised I could retreat there.
Break shit again.
Take it.
Fight. On a fairly bad map for us.
Norska declared war upon the spirit of the jungle, apparently.
Well then.
Don't know where that came from, but
Not sure why I think it's so even, but we'll give this a spin.
I have a lot of people here.
Yeah. Same thing, he has 2 measly provinces with nothing in them, but still 2 full stacks.
Yeah, you sure you want to do this?
I'll try.
Yeah, you have France, you have the Reichsguard.
Yep.
You don't have that mortar? No, I guess that was
I don't have it. I don't have it yet.
Nope, you're right. It's rough.
Yeah.
It's not a great sword. Swordsman. Okay. So these are different looks for different people here. I'm
Yep.
confused.
It's the mod, the balance cards. They changed the unit cards a little bit for the different factions.
I think some of it is a box art for purchasable Warhammer regiments.
Yep. Old classic stuff. Pretty awful map this as well. Not good for shooting.
I mean, it's bad for them too. They have more shooting than we do, technically.
Yep.
The hordes of... God damn it, Emil von Corden.
Yep.
You're a thief and a liar.
Could have retreated, but we'll see if we can win this. That'd be nice to kill all of his units in one go. If not, I will have to retreat, set ambushes, do that stuff again.
Let's just hope in the reload then that the Lisbon don't do a different thing.
Well, I had a quick save here, so I can retreat from it.
Well, that's good. Yeah, what a rebellion. People are not happy with the Empire. We managed to avoid the Visenland disaster.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this shit. What
Yes,
the
it's
fuck?
pretty terrible.
What the fuck?
I feel like you shouldn't have made your camp here. I feel like you should have made your camp like
Who
here.
makes
Just-
these maps?
Just outside of the map, really, is where I would have. Just over there, there's like a big flat area with lots of visibility. You know.
Show us the foe!
But that is not where we fight.
No, it is not.
Crossbows ready, General!
I don't know where he's deploying, but if I'm unlucky, he's deploying
Probably
all the way in the
central.
back.
Not sure how that works.
What do you bid?
I mean, we could maybe do something like here. A defensive line over here.
We could. The thing is, I want to engage
I
him
guess
as soon as I can, so the reinforcements don't link up. Because 2 stacks
That's true.
will spell doom for me, I fear.
Halberdiers! Spearmen!
I'm gonna force them.
Halberdiers!
Here, Franz, just here, man. Just do this.
Sigmar commands!
All right. Well, we'll try this. See what we get. He is doing far in the back. That is the absolute worst for me, and we need to. Where do we? Really? Did that forest? Have to go.
Crossbowmen!
I mean, you certainly have the early action.
Yep.
There's entirely.
Company!
Reinforcements have come. We have the 2 united stacks.
Go!
Usually, what the computer does when he's cowardly like this.
It's smart choice.
It is. I'm saying he's not. I'm saying that he's a goddamn coward. What a liar.
Calls!
Filthy coward.
Now!
Come fight me. All right. Emil, 1-on-1, France.
Yeah, that's how we
Winner
decide
takes
this.
all.
Yeah.
Taking position!
For sure. Up for that.
Take the ground! Halberdiers!
People are all
Formation
fresh too.
march! Free company! Take the ground!
Oh, he doesn't have any heavy cavalry.
Nope.
Good hill. Got a good hill here.
The Empire endures! Yes, sir! Halberdiers! Quick march! We obey! Moving now!
Maneuvering about here.
I will not stand idle!
Putting those out.
To battle!
I don't want to fight in the forest with the knights.
Nice not to have to. So much shit. I wouldn't do for Hellstorm rocket battery.
Fucking horde. Yeah, I mean, making most of that flee will be definitely necessary. I mean,
The Empire endures!
fine. Could have been off.
Handgunners!
Try to running.
Moving now! To battle!
And then we definitely.
Ready for war!
I am on the wrong flank here. Well, I guess there's no right flank. Well, you would like to outflank the enemy with these. Nothing but spearmen. That's the icons. Could you just pause or something? Or maybe you want to take the knights for a bit. I need to get my food out of the oven.
Okay, sure, I'll pause it.
Okay. Think about strategy or something.
Well, there is a point where there's just so many bodies coming at you that strategy is difficult. Currently. Send in some people here to fight. Here, France will go here. Seems like the computer always does sort of a overload flank. It was a lot over here, a lot over here, not too much in the middle. Well, but we have these guys. There. Here's we'll scoot up to support people. Here. Here. France will need some heavy lifting. Like even if all his archers disappear, this will be a difficult for sure.
I have returned.
All right.
Continue. Just see it burning in like the half hour or whatever. We're gonna be slugging down here. My God. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to try to get around. Just don't like these outriders here. Shoot more knights, and knights can't really stop. The other side of the line, that would technically be better. Lots of spearmen.
I don't know. It's just too many, I think. It's just, even if half of this disappears, was the rough fight.
So far, positioning's good, I think. God. These keep piling in. You see one swordsman regiment fighting like 5 spearmen.
Yep. Problem here. As a sort of beaten the brakes out of the general. That's no contest.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
getting him away will lower their morale some. Some of them are certainly already beginning to feel like they're doing badly. If will alone could win.
Dig in here. By Sigmar, yes.
So, given how this is, I plan to like run around and try to get some flanking attacks, but there's too many archers. If I attack someone in the back, I'm gonna be shot to death. So I'm gonna try to go for some of the crossbowmen and try to get them out of commission. What do you think about that?
Sure.
I could throw myself into one of these flanking, like these are big piles of units. Might even do a passing charge, but as you can see, the archers are prioritizing the knights pretty heavily. And although they're armored and have shields, I believe they're not tough. That's too good not to do like a back charge in those. There. Go ahead. Just gotta indulge myself a little bit. I get shot to death. A good charge after all. Their backline's almost too thick. There's like a whole regiment that's basically just turning around.
Yeah, I know. It's unseemly. I guys should really be able to outshoot Outriders, I think. I don't know why they are having such trouble.
I mean, there's probably some difficulty related stat adjustments.
There is, but...
Okay, I mean, I broke up that sort of stack a little bit here. We can make some more havoc. I'll try to retreat the knights if they get too, like, broken. Well, they might do that for me, honestly.
I'm gonna kamikaze France here, see if I can get their huntsman general, kill him. That might be what I need to actually.
The other general.
I'm gonna. He's dead. I killed one.
Yep. Well, you're running away. Good shot. Oh, Sigma! Oh, the Empire!
Yeah, you're keeping them busy. I like it.
I'm impressed with the holding power of these swordsmen. Having just fought all those skinks, it's
well, I have Emperor's Finest at maxed, so they are
actually pretty tough.
No, that's France. Thinking.
What level is France?
10.
10. Oh, that's like a level per turn almost.
Fighting a lot. Alright, I'm gonna activate Van Horstman's Speculum. Take this guy out. So much firepower though. Oh, come on, France. You need to hurry. You need to work this. Hit him. Oh, that's a good hit. Can I get some knights back here, or are you completely
swamped? I can. I mean, I'm encased in people, but if you want knights in the point with France,
generally just around here to disturb a lot of the shooting.
No, I'm certainly just running through these guys right now. Just
good.
Trying to avoid the forest as much as possible.
All I want currently.
Slow knights are knights that get stabbed by little crossbow swords and die. Yeah, I'll try to get those guys.
These guys. Shoot here.
It's looking reasonable.
I can't kill this guy. Once you need to hit him. You never need to hit something so much. Swing! Galmaros! Yes! Oh, Sigmar, no. He missed. Ah! No.
The guy is thinking about running away.
Oh, that's something.
Fortunately for you, the nerfs that hit my guy, I think also hit this guy. Because we're trying to charge through 2 regiments to get to the 3rd. But they're running, so... I feel like occupying a bunch of archers here is not the worst.
Nope, that's...
The other side has
fine.
begun shooting again at the militiamen. Ooh. I like this. Just like run from them. Not even a charge, just to bump them over.
Our Huntsman General is dead. Franz, get back to the safety of melee. Let's get you back. Actually, these guys.
Buddy, one cannot stay in my fighting. Will be shot to them. Quick. I still have a good number of knights, but their health is just chipped away at a lot. Getting tired. All the running. The annoying archers. It really is the job of much lighter cavalry, but
It is, but
heavy in it.
No, we don't.
It's a somewhat important job still. Keep moving, they can keep. Just flee honestly. Or around and get him. Yeah, the enemy is fleeing. I think we won the day.
Yeah, might. Don't have a leader, so I'm hoping their will to rally is.
I mean, rallying units is mostly a problem if you haven't beaten like the main force. Because then they come back in these like little disjointed groups.
Some firepower over here.
Oh, make them flee. There we go. That's kind of funny. As soon as they began routing, they like all sheathed their swords.
Yeah.
It's taking a moment to like, we're done here.
The gentleman's. Right flank is sword and a pinch though.
Oh yes, we can drive these to flee as well. We're lucky. 40 on. Yeah, a bit morale because the knights don't actually think they can win in a fight against them. Probably right though. Probably right. How morale on our side? I mean, it looks like most things are.
We are. Actually. Everything is sort of wobbly, if I'm honest. Wait. Like fat contingents of archers hanging around in the trees still.
Made one regiment over here route, and I'm trying to get the next one here.
Yep.
Just taking their toll on these knights.
It's okay.
Those archers are probably gonna come back. I gotta get out of there. Spearmen coming. Spearmen are bad news.
Don't like them.
For night, everything else is kind of.
At this point, I was shooting anything like this close and in range.
Pretty much.
Three almost completely tainted archer units here is disgusting. Disgusting. Horsemen. They've rallied, good. Fire.
We do what we can.
Yeah, we do.
France is certainly a bit of a badass. Oh.
He is. He's
like
taken.
He can take a lot of spearmen regiments before he comes down.
If all of these that was left was just melee, this would have been won at this point. They can't kill him, like fighting him. Stabbed.
There's not much left of these knights.
Yeah.
God.
Not a lot left of anything, unfortunately.
Get these crossbowmen in the back, though. Yeah.
Sigmar, yes.
So slow. Tired. Go. Charge. All these spearmen get you. It was the last thing we do.
Just used all his ammunition. What? Use your friend. Like pick up the pick up the rifle. God damn it.
I wonder if that's how it works, actually. Is ammunition based on regiment? Or is it based on number of living...
Yeah, that's a good question. I think if you lose someone, you probably lose some ammunition, because every unit, like every figure has a set amount of ammo, and if one dies, I guess that all that ammo is gone from that figure.
Oh god, no. They turned around. The archers, they're killing the knights.
No!
Retreat!
Stop them!
Retreat! I might retreat these guys, otherwise the regiment will perish.
Okay. Run! Save yourself.
We don't want that. They're the Reichsguard.
No, they are the Reichsguard. I can't build more of these. They are incredibly precious.
Oh! Oh god, they just have to get out from all the crossbowmen shooting after them. Everything else, with their final charge there took some time. I mean, I guess I can hunt down some of these routing units from rallying. That's still a valuable thing to do. I think.
For sure. Huge value.
So without getting shot.
The crossbows have some ammo left. The handgunners have some ammo left, but that is it here. Come on, shoot them. Shoot!
What a bloodbath, and for what? Freedom? Was it worth it? Francis is standing there like swinging his...
Yeah, no, he's holding that flank for me. Ostman.
Charge, knights, charge. Get him. Let them retreat.
I'm hunting some crossbowmen with my dudes here. And get them with the knights. That'd be wonderful.
All right, I just wanted to.
Oh, okay, yeah. Keep doing that.
I've been. These guys were rallied. Now they're fleeing again.
Yep.
Again, I would try to knock them to being like broken.
Yep.
Before I move on, because I can't take hits. Reichsguard right now.
Yes.
Their health is. There might be 6 knights currently moving, but they are almost dead men. Like, there's not much there. And if we can get these guys out, then they will not get dead. Those crossbowmen are the problem.
They are.
To charge with their missiles. They still have lots of ammo. So. It is trouble.
It is. And gunners I have need to hit better.
I'll come up, see if I can help these swordsmen.
There's a spearman back here. Ignore it. Try and circle
That's
around.
Spearman. I'm not engaging with that thing.
Here maybe.
You want me there? Okay.
Well,
I was going to go after the.
if something is fleeing, sure, and like goes to rallying, get that instead. It's hard to get an overview. There's so many things splintered.
No. Lots of targets, certainly. This Spearman has been basically following me, slowly being shot by your crossbows. Been keeping away from. No fighting Spearmans. God, was lining up to shoot me. I need to catch him somewhere. Fucking skirmishing stance that they just refuse to stop.
Yeah.
Even though they definitely could just kill the like random swordsmen following them. They don't. You know what you do when you have no more? You send one of the ranged units in to fight, and the others can move away and shoot.
Yep.
Fighting cost.
My Sigmar.
Nice. It's one of those battles where a full regiment of swordsmen on either side would completely tip the balance.
Oh yeah. Or like just an archer. Like anything full regiment at this point. Get over here. I'm still hunting a crossbowman unit with some swordsmen here, and they are wavering now. They don't like this at all.
The moving.
Alright, that's running away.
Ideally, again, we're sort of at that. They have that like plus 10 morale from difficulty, but those are gone.
Yeah, now they're finally ready.
Two.
Kill as much as possible. Jesus Christ.
Ready for war!
Get down. Get down.
Blood awaits!
I have no ammo left on anything.
See, this is what they actually call a Pyrrhic victory, because we cannot move on and take the city now either.
No, we can't.
Like, it's a victory, but it didn't really.
Yeah, I'll have to fall back.
Yeah.
Nothing to it. Lick my wounds.
But hopefully, it'll take less time for you to recover than for them. I mean,
That's the hope. They still have orcs raiding their lands and stuff up there, so I'm hoping that will slow them down sufficiently.
Though again, they're not at war with those orcs.
Well, maybe soon.
So, orcs might certainly consider it now.
Yeah, they're like
A different proposition.
Oh man, what a fight. Yeah. I don't think we can catch. Well, France, can you? What's the speed of these guys? 30, 34 on France. Well, you can. So, although you are very tired. Oh.
As people look around, not sure if they won.
Exactly. France pulls himself out like of just a pile of gore. It's just
Men of Reichland.
Victory. Oh. And now Vissenland's going to declare war.
Oh god.
Oh!
Have the orcs probably, and then it's worse. Pylon too. What is it you keep getting in the first game? Like United Front or something.
Yeah, united against us.
Von Carstein is helping the secessionists.
Lothar has been invited by von Karstein to attack Altdorf.
There's some ridiculous stuff.
Absolute absurd things. You're like, no, sure, I think that's how that works, but...
Gargaskel and the Black Rock Orcs have joined forces, my lord. They hate Bretonia so damn much.
Yeah. Oh, man. Whew.
Oh, look at those swordsmen, though.
Yeah.
115 on swordsmen.
Yeah.
Damn. They must have hunted something down, I think.
Yeah, they were doing great.
Generally, everything but the spearmen and maybe the archers.
Spearmen are crap. I don't know. Like, it's in the case they have horses, but they don't really at this point.
No.
Halberdiers don't do too well either. Halberdiers are only good against big targets.
You don't need halberds. Not where you are. I mean, maybe later when you go against Forgotten because he's like a forecast or something, but...
I mean, later on, what my front line generally would just be great swords and halberds behind to help them back them up. Mulch through everything. Because most
and
of
then one of those rocket batteries to take out care of any enemy archers.
Yes. Yeah, the artillery line takes care of the archers, and great swords just mulch through any front line with honest steel and Emperor's finest. And the wizard would be nice.
I would like a wizard. Or some AoE damage, maybe.
Any wizard would be nice, actually. I really like a heavens wizard or a life wizard.
That said, I already have a lot of heroes, so I don't think a College of Magic is anywhere near my future.
College of Wolfric Magic. Seems very far away now, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you say it's going to be awful, but that's the Empire, I suppose.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like it's supposed to be like.
The Empire is always struggling, in some fashion.
Honest steel. Men.
Yep. Have your shield. You have your sword. Imperial issue.
At least I don't have to get that ready for chaos.
No, you don't have that.
Just show up vassalizing all the marauders and then declaring war upon the safe known world. Man. 1,000 units to 300. You're outnumbered 2-1, though.
I was. Killing the leaders was the key to everything. Like if that huntsman general would have been still back there, never have won.
With the fucking Sauruses, though, like my god, their leader is so incredibly tough.
No.
They just will not die.
Not.
He attacks again.
I mean, he was moved towards me. It's like, oh,
He doesn't have the movement. Now you blitz him, and then
he could.
probably have to fuse regiments, but
My haggard.
I don't think it's worth it.
Eric Norn. Uh-oh. What are the dwarves doing?
He's been running about the land for a bit now.
Oh, hi, you're back. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we doing this again?
Yeah, well,
Oh, he brought a goblin.
I'm looking at the time. I sort of need to go. I can
Oh,
make a quick save here, and
just don't stay on top of it.
it's yeah. This is round 2. The goblin is back. He's brought his friend Orc with another full stack of Orc boys. It's all they have again.
Goblin's like eating himself, so he's probably all broken. But more Orc boys.
More Orc boys. We
Sounds like
now
fun.
have 19. 1, 2, 6.
They're level. Is it level 2? This place?
Yeah, it should
Remember
be at this
having less
point.
units
Yeah, we
before?
have greats. We have 2 knights, 2 halberds we didn't have before. So yeah, this is level 2. But yeah, we are gonna face 27 orc boys, a goblin shaman, which is annoying, and the orc war boss. Vanguard will not fall. I will not stand for it.
No. This is what it does.
It does, yeah. All right.
It was certainly not close before. So.
No, he took that fairly handily, and we'll do it again. But that'll be next time, because now I need to head off to do grown-up things
Me too.
today. All right,
So many
folks.
things.
Yes. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the future.